about the video?
That we have to find the similar on the giraffe and the lion.
And the video was displayed two animals, the giraffe and the lion. The lion or it was another animal?
To the difference.
Tiger, the
Tiger
tiger.
and giraffe.
Okay, which similarities you find on the giraffe and the tiger class? The things they have in common.
mouse
and the
nose.
Mhm.
Have two eyes.
Two eyes, yes. The ears, do you remember the ears?
The legs.
The legs.
No,
Mhm,
No.
Four legs. Now, what are things that they have different?
the leg.
The neck, that's right, that's right. What else?
The body.
Esta parte no
The
sé cómo
body,
se
that's
dice.
right. It was mentioned the pattern,
body.
that one have the striped lines, and the other have like dots, right? It's different. They have different. Okay, excellent. Now let me share the presentation here. We're going to find now. Here, tell me, they are alike or they are different? These two animals, class?
Different.
They are different. That's right. How do you know that they are different? Mhm.
Because one is in water and the other no.
That's right. The habitat is different. What else?
The two is that is in the water is pink and the panda is white and black.
That's right. The color is totally different. They have different color. And also,
The
how many
ears.
legs? The panda, how many legs does it have?
Two.
First. And the jellyfish?
I don't know. I don't know.
Three.
All right. It
Eight.
doesn't have legs. Eight? Mhm. That's going to be the homework. You're going to investigate. Later, I'm going to explain your homework. Okay, yes, they are totally different. They are different. Excellent. Now, write in your notebook this. If you remember, this is the topic. Yesterday, we talked about vertebrates, animals that have backbone, right? The animals that can have a backbone. Which animals have backbone, class? Which animals? Can you mention some animals that they have backbone?
Panda. Panda.
Tiger.
Dog.
Dog.
Tiger. Elephant.
Mhm. Excellent, excellent. Those animals. Humans, we have backbone, right?
Yes.
Now let's talk about invertebrates. What are invertebrate, class? Animals without backbone. They don't have backbone. Do you know some examples of animals that they don't have backbones?
The jellyfish.
Siyan?
Ants, flies, bees.
Excellent. There are some animals, the insect.
I finished.
Excellent. Now copy in your notebook the topic. 1 minute to copy.
Miss, this is the topic.
Yes, this is the topic for today, invertebrates. Yesterday, we talked about the animals with backbone. Now we're going to talk about animals without backbone. Okay, I'm going to write here. Okay, there you have the topic also, if you don't finish. Remember that the topic is invertebrates and animals with jointing legs. Now, let's move on here. You don't have to copy this. Remember that animals can be vertebrates, animals that contains a backbone. The backbone is the main bone that is made up of small bones. They are together and they form the backbone. Now, it runs along the middle of the back. So if you can touch your back, you are going to feel the backbone that we have. Also the animal, if you touch your dog, you are going to feel the backbone. Now, there are animals without backbone. Around the 97% of these animals are in the world without backbone. So it means there is a largest group. Now, in your notebook, you're going to copy this. How invertebrates animals vary. Animals without backbones, they make up the most of the animals in the world. It represents over the 97% of all animals on Earth. Just the first part. The picture is just for information. You don't have to copy the picture. We have some examples of animals without backbones. They are invertebrates. See, you can take a look of these animals. The worms, the earthworm, the starfish, the sea urchin, some mollusks. So all these animals do not have backbones. Mía Valentina?
Miss, are you right? Miss, tenemos que dibujar los dibujos, ¿o no?
No, just copy the information, the first part, just this.
Okay, Miss.
Just this, you have to copy. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to copy that information.
I finished.
Okay, Danny.
I finish.
Okay, Camila.
Finish.
Great.
I finish, Miss. One minute. Remember, just the first part you have to copy.
I finish.
Okay.
I finish.
Mhm.
I
Great.
finish.
Excellent. Now, if you're finished, take a look at the picture. Look, these animals, they don't have backbones. Some animals, like they are from the group of the protozoa, single cell organisms or microscope. So it means that these animals, we cannot see it just by us. You can see the starfish, for example. You need a microscope.
I finished, Miss.
Excellent.
Miss,
Tell me, Rebecca.
I see una estrella de mar.
And the starfish? Starfish? Now you know that they don't have backbones. They are invertebrates.
Yes.
They don't have backbones. The jellyfish also, it doesn't have a backbone. The snail, it doesn't have a backbone. Now, did you finish? All of you finished? Yes? Santiago Hernandez, Joshua, Isabella, you finished? Kiara, Alberto, you finished the copy? Yes? Excellent. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Let's go to the next one. Remember that invertebrates, animals without backbones, and they make the 97% of all animals on Earth. Now, here you have some examples. Take a look. You don't have to copy this. Just take a look of these animals. They are animals without backbone. They are some examples.
Ya me dio cosa.
What happened, Marcelo? You're scared to see these animals?
Ya me dio cosa.
Look here. This is a
What is
freshwater
planarian?
sponge. You see animal,
Siento como que me está así.
animals.
earthworm.
Bien,
Yes,
bien.
they're animals. They're
Wow,
animals. All of them are animals.
What is a planarian?
And insects. Let's
This
teacher,
one,
what
sea
is-
gooseberry. Yeah, that's there. It must be an animal that lives on the water. This must be in the water.
teacher,
That's why it's
what
called also
is
sea.
fresh wireless sponge?
The freshwater sponge, it's a sponge, it's an animal. All of them are animals, but they are animals. Most of them live on the water. Most of them you can find in the water. All of these animals. The whale, the sea
A
orchid.
planarian is in a water.
Yeah, the
planarian.
cowfish. No, the fly it's not in the water. Remember the fly, we can find it everywhere. Yes, this
The
animal, no, the
crawfish
crab
and the
spider
common.
neither. But all these
And
animals that you have here on the left side, they can be in water. The emperor, remember, it's on
Miss?
earth. Sandtip, planarian, these animals. Tell me.
The sea urchin. I see you. I see.
You saw one of them, the sea urchin,
Teacher, the crawfish se lo comen.
the crawfish. Yes, okay, these are some examples. Now let's continue here. Do not copy this. This is just information. Remember that insects and other animals with jumping legs, they have jumping legs. They are animals without backbones, like the butterfly, the bees, the flies, and the beetles. They can be different from one another, but they have some things that they have in common. They are animals without backbones. So they have three body parts. They have a head. Look here, there is the head. They have a thorax, it's here. This is the thorax. And the abdomen is this. You look at here. This
The
is
thorax
the
is the el torso.
that's right, it's the last part here. So look here, they have three parts. They have these things similar. They have these three things similar. They have the three parts, the body parts, and also they have three pairs of jumping legs. Look here, this is one part of jumping legs. Look,
Please, we have to write this.
one, no, you don't have to copy. This is the second part, and this is the third part of legs. So these are the things that they have in common. They have three body parts. They have three pairs of legs, of jumping legs. These are the things that they have in common. Yes? Now, you are going to copy this in your notebook, the two definitions, everything. You're going to write that exoskeleton is a hard outer covering that supports and protects some animals without backbones. So the animals without backbones, they can have exoskeleton to protect themselves. For an insect to grow, it must molt. What is molt? Molt is to shed an animal's outer covering. Once insects are full grown, they do not molt. Copy this information, please. I'm going to give you 4 minutes to copy.
I finished.
Okay, Andrea.
I finished.
Great, Donnie. So what does it mean this? Excellent. What does it mean? Excellent, excellent, everybody. It means that the animals, remember the animals, in this case, the insects, when they are growing, they have an exoskeleton, but when they are growing, they need to change or replace that exoskeleton, like the shell that they have. So when they are growing, they make this process of molting to shed an animal's outer covering. Okay, Colette?
A snake.
You finished? Okay.
No, no,
No?
no. An example of exoskeleton.
Skeleton.
Snake.
Mm-hmm. For example, the spiders. The spider have these skeletons, and when they are growing, the spiders, they need to mold. So it means that they have to grow and replace the old exoskeleton that they have to have a new one, because now they are growing, they need to have a new one. So that's a process that happens with the insects, the animals, the insects.
I finished it.
Okay, 1 more minute.
I finished, Miss.
Thank you, Santiago Hernandez. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you. Thank you, Sijan. "20 seconds, class, 20 seconds to finish."
No, Miss.
I finished.
Okay, Hermes.
I finished, Miss.
I finished, Miss.
I finished.
Okay.
I finished, Miss.
Great. Who is missing, class? Who is missing? Who hasn't finished? Nobody? All of you finished? Okay, let's go to the next slide. Be all of you finished. Now, what we have here, you don't have to copy this. It's more information about the insects. They are only animals without backbones that they can fly. Some insects can have two pairs of wings, only others just one pair, but there are still other insects that they don't have wings, like this. You'll see some pictures of the animals of more insects. So there are some things that they have in common, all the insects, but there are some things that they don't have in common, like this. They can have two pairs, it's something that they have in common, but some other insects just one and others no. Now look at this picture, class. Identify if they are alike or they are different. Let's start with, let's compare this one first and the second. Let's compare these two animals. Tell me, what things they are alike? They have in common. What things they have?
Are small.
They are small, these two animals.
No.
No.
What is this?
Eyes.
And
An ant. And this?
that
A cat. Okay, let's compare the ant and the cat. They have eyes. Someone said they have two eyes.
They have four
Legs.
legs.
4 legs. The ant had 4 legs.
no.
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 6.
Yes.
It has 6 pair of jointing legs. That's right. And the cat just 4. Excellent. What else?
The two have
The ant is small and the cat is greater.
It's bigger than the ant. Okay, excellent. What about the body? What about the body?
It's different.
It's different, right?
Ants
two are animals.
are red of
The color of them is different. That's right. There are animals, but what is the difference? Class, which animal have backbone? Which animal has a backbone?
the cat.
The cat.
The cat. And does the ant has a backbone?
No.
No, it doesn't
No.
have a backbone. That's right. Excellent. As you can, we can compare this animal. Now, let's see this. Let's compare. What is this, class?
A spider.
In the spider. That's right. Let's compare the spider with this one. What is this?
A starfish.
Starfish. Okay, let's compare the starfish with the spider. What things you can tell me about them?
It's different.
They are totally different, right? But what things they have in common?
The two have
The eyes.
Eyes? Are you sure they have an eyes?
No
No.
eyes.
What things they have in common, class?
I have
And it has
eyes.
backbone.
They don't
And it
have
has backbone.
That's right. They don't have backbone. That's the things they have in common. Excellent, excellent. Now, that's right. Now, I'm going to show you the homework. Remember, you have one homework in this class in science. So let's check the homework. You know what you have to do. This is the homework. It's a worksheet. You are going to download this worksheet or you can work in your notebook. It's okay. We're going to classify these animals, the 6 animals that you see here in the picture, according to the things they have, the characteristics. Number 1, what is this? The name of this animal?
Panda.
Is a panda. So name of animal, you're going to write here panda. That's the first one, right? Now it has a backbone or no backbone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, so you write backbone or yes, it's okay. It has a backbone. Okay. Now other feature, what are you going to write in other features? You can describe the panda. What things you can tell me about the panda? The color, for example. What is the color?
Black and white.
It's black.
Okay, the color. So you write color and write white. Okay, I'm going to write down because of the space. White and black. You write this. What else you can tell me? You can tell me about if they are vertebrates. Invertebrates. You can tell me if they are mammals, insects, something like that. You say, okay, they are mammals. So you write mammals here. You can tell me about the things they like to eat, something that you want to share about that animal, you can write it here, okay? Now, the number of body parts. How many parts of body parts? They have a head.
Yes.
Yes.
So how many body parts? You start counting the parts. They have eyes, ears, head. It has 4 legs.
Nose.
Now, so you count and you say, I count all of them and I can tell that they have, that they have 7. You can write this. You count it. You count the eyes, you count the ears, everything. Now, in number of legs, how many numbers of legs you can count?
Four.
4 legs. So you write 4 legs here. Questions about the homework?
It really isn't.
Easy? Okay, you have to do for all of these animals. What is what you have to do? That's a homework class. Questions? No questions? If we don't have questions, we finish the class.
Okay.
Oh.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.